the Suzuka 1000. In the daylight, it began with 32 BMW of Kelvin van der Linde taking the race lead, going down towards turn 1. A brave effort on the outside line by Maxime Martin, but it was an oil-leaking Audi third that suddenly snapped a little bit sideways and let two Porsches flood by, and those Porsches got together. Lawrence Vanthoor clattering off the side of Alessio Picariello. Klaus Bachler pulled off one of the moves of the race to go around the outside of Kanemaru, going around Spoon Curve. The Pink Pig Porsche making good progress. Pigs do fly as the car rose up the order. Another good fight was on between Kanemaru and Ukio Sasahara. Nissan versus Corvette, and as Sasahara went wide, the road opened up for Scott McLaughlin, who went through in the new style Corvette on the inside. Ben Barnicoat got rather involved with not only his teammate, but also the number 13 Sun Jingzhou Porsche, and that was investigated during the course of the race, as leaving its pit stand, number 14 Audi caught ablaze. Then this, as Estra went up the inside of Mikael Grenier and was given a 5-second pit lane penalty as a consequence. But untroubled by all the drama, 32 BMW continued to look strong. 31 only briefly attacked by a Porsche exiting its pit bay. In bronze, Ralph Bohn had done a really good job to hang on to the lead, but then lost out to Neil Verhagen as he ran a little bit wide, and Richard Lietz cleared him as well in the Porsche number 10, and that was a car that really started to come alive as the race unwound. More pit stops and also more interruptions to the race. Good Porsche fight. Harry King in 61 had done the fastest lap early doors. He was a lap down, but he wasn't taking any prisoners as he got past Dorian Boccolacci with a little bit of hip and shoulder coming out of the second Degner curve. And then 6 and 7 got together again. This time it was 6 on the attack. 555, the Maizawa Ferrari, served a pit stop but ultimately spun off the racetrack. 32 BMW continued to hold sway in the lead as into the darkness the cars plunged. Great battle was on between Bastien Bus and Nick Katzberg. They ran side by side all the way through the S's. Eventually, the Corvette prevailed. Once Bus had lost out, Max Hesse moved BMW number 31 up the order by a place as well. Katzberg, though, was heading for the podium, heading for the pits as the damaged underfloor came off the Porsche was Bus. So the last stops cycled through, and the attention then became on number 10, Luke Harton, gifted a place by Laurin Heinrich in the number 6 Porsche. That car crippled with the damage, and the checkered flag flew for number 32 BMW. Second wins in the event for Kelvin van der Linde and Raffaele Marciello, and a maiden for Charles Weerts. A 10th IGTC win, though, for BMW. The cars making their way to the Parc Fermé area and in front of a hugely appreciative audience. Great result for Kelvin van der Linde, Charles Weerts and Raffaele Marciello. The return of the Suzuka 1000 kilometres has been a big success.